Hey there, this is Dax with QuickDigitalFiles.com. This is a video I'm kind of going to be reviewing one of our very easy to use plugins that we have developed for WordPress. Now I go ahead and I have it set up. It's called Linked Featured Images, and it'll show up under your settings on your WordPress dashboard and be called Linked Featured Images. You can open this up. So basically this will automatically start running as soon as you have it installed and activated, but you have settings on the back end. Now first I'm going to go over and I'm going to find a nice post on, for example, this website I'm messing with here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what it does. So here's our featured image that I put in there. Let's see. So here's one we have, and I'll show you also you can change the location of this, but we have this few sentences here, this paragraph, short paragraph. People sometimes confuse these trailers because both haul loose bulk materials. Comparing them with walking floor trailers makes the difference in unloading methods easier to understand. So this is an internal link that we have added to another article. Instead of it just being a plain old boring internal link we hope someone sees and clicks, see this nice graphic we have added here? It's automatically pulling over the featured image from that post and injecting this nice image here. And when we click that image, it's actually also going to do the same thing as an internal link, and it's opening our article, What is a Walking Floor Trailer? So this is really handy. Let me see if I can find another one. Another featured image, What is a dry van trailer? Much more visually appealing, and it also helps get some nice relevant images because your internal links are going to be relevant to your article, right? So you have a relevant internal link in here. What is a dry van trailer? The most common trailer in trucking. We have a nice visual that is also clickable. It works the same way, and I'll show you. Click this internal link. Computers want to be a little slow. And it opens up the nice internal link to the recommended blog post. Now we also have some other plugins that'll do this for Amazon products that you have in here that aren't, part of your WordPress post. We also have another plugin that helps you automatically add internal linking that is very relevant in good spots. So make sure to check out those videos also for those nice WordPress plugins. So now I'm going to go over these settings. So we want it to obviously be enabled. The content types. Now, do we want these images for the internal links to show on posts or pages? I really only want it on posts. I don't really care about having many images in our pages, such as contact us, about us. Where do you want the image to show? Before the paragraph with the internal link or after the paragraph with the internal link? Is your content left aligned? Currently center, right? All my content, I already have the centered, so I want my image centered. You can change this to make the image exactly the size you want. 40%. This is going off the percentage in width of your screen. So you're 100% of the screen width, and the image is going to be about 40% the width. You can edit that. You can also edit the mobile. Do you want when the image is clicked to open in a new tab, or do you want it to use the same tab? Do you want these to show on mobile, yes or no? What is the maximum images per article you want it to add? Is there a certain limit you have in mind? Mine's 20. I just don't want too many images, even though it's not directly trying to load the image from this. It's already an image from another blog post, so it's not too bad of a load, but I just don't want too many overall. Maximum per destination. So if you only want, for example, let's say if we had two different internal links to the reefer trailer in one blog post, it's actually only going to show that image one time. This is kind of a hard rule to, say if you had that internal link 2 or 3 times, it's not going to show that image 2 or 3 times. That'd be pretty spammy looking. You also can do excluded source posts, excluded source pages. You can add these in here with your page ID and have them comma separated. And then you can also have it delete everything on uninstall if you ever want to remove the plugin and be done with it, which I don't see why. It's really handy. These settings are really simple. Like I said, this thing's pretty well ready to go right out of the box, right up on install. As long as you have this enabled, get your settings right. And then it's going to start loading these nice images in here. This was one I caught. Luckily in this video, I don't really like two images being right here in a row. One's being automatically injected, it looks like, twice. But that's not a problem. It looks like it's just happening once on this one article. And also we have another one, like I said. Well, let's see if I can find. I'll show you real quick in this video. It's because couple, let's see, trucking topics. We'll go over to our equipment reviews. And I have a whole nother video on this. But basically what this is doing is it is taking, let's see, these are buy now on Amazon that we're adding in the back end of another plugin because it's taking the automatic Amazon link that it's finding and it is adding this buy on Amazon automatically into the article based upon the link. So that's really handy too. Let me go ahead and show you. Actually, no, you can watch the other video for that. I'll have another one based upon auto-injecting images based upon Amazon links or other external links that aren't already on your website. This one is basically for internal links, which are links that are already found on your website to blog posts or articles. It'll grab that featured image and it'll automatically inject it for that. If you want the one that works for Amazon links and things like that, that works totally different, even though it looks similar on the front end. That's a totally different video, totally different plugin, but you'll definitely need to check that out. Again, quickdigitalfiles.com is our website where you can grab this plugin and many other cool ones I've developed. I don't do any reoccurring charges on any of my plugins. It's just a one-time charge. This one's like $10. Some of them are $20 that took a lot longer for me to work. They're all tested for me, tested by me for a very long time, and went through many versions to be able to create this as a working plugin. Again, comment if you have any questions or suggestions. You can contact us also through our website. If you have any, bugs that you find in the plugin, I'll be happy to update that. And if you have already purchased the plugin from our website, anytime there is something that I fix and I upload that obviously to the back end of our website, you will also get that update at no charge, be emailed to you a new link to download that. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up this video if this helps, and I'll also have this on our website, quickdigitalfiles.com, showing how this plugin works and everything. Thanks for the support, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.